YouTube TV is amazing. Why would you settle for anything less?
Why would anybody settle for just meh? Can you imagine if Zlatan was meh?
Yeah, no.
Don't settle for meh. The #1 live TV service now has 10 more affordable plans. Try YouTube TV for free.
Just double checking, making sure it's all good, and we are good. Okay, I am here. I do apologize for Friday because I really was going to war with my allergies. Because man, it wasn't good. It wouldn't have been great seeing. Still am kinda, but I'm good. So no Pokemon this week because I got the itch. Just wanted to talk about Tokusatsu stuff today. We'll get it back next week. I'm still getting ready to. I'm still need to train Spinnerack and Pidgey, so that way they can get them prepped for. So I can get them just prepped, before we go and face that Whitney and her dangerous creature, a milk tank. We have to be ready. We have to be ready. But for now, we're gonna talk about Power Rangers, specifically Power Rangers Reignition. Oh yes. Because you learn, because as it's been discussed. Hold on. First things first. Actually, before we get started, Power Rangers Zeo Playmates. This is being discussed right now. Hold on, images. Yeah, here we go. Got the Walmart exclusive Gold Ranger. Yes, it's that kind of stream today. Walmart exclusive Gold Ranger. It looks really slick. It looks really good. It looks gorgeous. Look at it. Just look at the design. Look at the Gold Ranger power staff. It looks Gold Ranger. You get a It's about like the Lightning Collection, from what I can tell, and it's interesting they give him the Zeo laser pistol and like the Zeo shotgun and like the battle stick, because Gold Ranger never exclusively used those weapons in Zeo or in Chodoki Sentai O Ranger. He just always used the what's the name? Though this ain't too far off from the fact. Hold on just a second. How in the Power Rangers Reignition, I got the Green Ranger here. This is no different than when they come. It also comes with the Blade Blaster and the Blade Blaster. In both versions, the gun and the blade. And Green Ranger never really exclusively used it, except you see that one scene where he's trying to fight Goldar to get the power coins back. It's really cool. But yes, this drops this week. New Gold Ranger drops this week, and then of course like they're gonna have more Zeo toys out here. These looks gorgeous. Now this is quite beautiful looking Rangers. Of course, something other than Mighty Morphin for a change. All kinds of stuff. Look at them. Look a little short. Sword looking a little short. Usually a little longer than that. Wait a minute. Is this like retractable? It might not be. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. But anyway, got the 01, 02, 3, 4, and 5, and the Gold Ranger.
Calm down. You get too many warnings.
Alright, here we go. Put you right there for now. This actually makes me think, would it be too far-fetched to eventually get a Zeonizer? I mean, I don't think it'd be too far-fetched to think that eventually they'll start seeing Super Zeozords and Zeonizers, because that would be lovely. And I got this, which is pretty relatively about the same price right here when I got this at Walmart too, since this is a Walmart exclusive. So that's definitely it for all you toy collectors out there like me, because like I would love to get the Zeonizers. I would love to get these, or at least one or something like that. That would be fun. I mean, if you prefer the Lightning collection, if you prefer this collection when it comes out, because like Gold Ranger does come out this week, and then like you get, and then I guess they're gonna do this later on. But yes, this looks really good. But my thing is, I also think about are they gonna do Alien Rangers? Are they gonna do the Alien Rangers? And I'm gonna get to the other stuff later. But I only wonder if, excuse me. I only wonder if they're gonna do the Alien Rangers. You know, they're gonna do Pyramidas. Are they gonna do Pyramidas? Are they gonna do the Zeozords? Are they gonna do any of the villains or stuff like that? You know, it's all I don't know, sky's the limit. But my biggest thing I would love to see them do, that would be like such a solid thing, is that Playmates did the Zeonizers. It did the Zeonizers. I mean, I got this when I got the Dragon Dagger here. Because I got the Dragon's War Power Coin. I got along with this. So yeah, I mean, I could see that happening. Because what I'm about to say is, hold on, let me see. Power Rangers Reignition. Here we go. Oh crap. Hold on. Battle Bike, Tiger Zord, Morpher. Oh, this is some discontinued stuff. As I see, there's a Lightning Collection. So here's Reignition. All the way back to Ninja Steel. There's that, but that's not what I'm looking for. Hey, they even got the Legacy Collection. That's you go even further back in time. honestly almost a decade. Long, yep, right along with before 2017 Power Rangers. What I'm trying to look for is, hold on. Here we go. I was looking for this. Well, yeah, this right here. Yeah, but that's not. But this out, isn't it? Yeah, it looked like the. Yeah, so here we go. It's got the Tiger Zord and the White Ranger coin. Hold up, go back because I could find probably something a little bit better. Yeah, this is directly on the site. Here we go. There's an Automobile from White Ranger. Okay. No, that's not the. It's not everything. Here we go. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. The White Ranger sword. Because it comes with the Tiger Zord coin. There's definitely where to get it. You know, I mean, it's probably about to get scalped to high heaven. There's definitely something to be said about that. But yeah. But like I was saying, I would love to add anything if they go further. If they go further beyond and start making Zeo stuff, like Zeo automorphin figures and stuff like that, or even things like that, I would love to see a Zeonizers, because that would be so dope. Truly, it would. That's pretty dope. But for now, we're gonna have. But yeah, that's all I gotta say for that right for the second, and then now we're gonna get to the new stuff. Talking about. Well, hold on. I'm not gonna do this myself. No big deal. So hold on. Let's see. We're gonna see. Alright, we got Power Rangers Reignition Season 2. They haven't talked about that yet. They haven't talked about that. Or have they? Power Rangers releasing this day on the 30th. So it's officially being released on the 30th. So, cause something I would love to get. Now, okay, my question is, here we go. Pre-orders, let's see. Okay, so here we go. So we got Power Rangers Season 2, of course, like we all know, the Thunder Zords come in, you gotta see. The Lion Thunder Zord, Fire Breath Thunder Zord, Griffin Thunder Zord, Unicorn Thunder Zord, Red Dragon Thunder Zord, which is where I get my name from. This is one of my favorite Zord designs, so this is dope. There he is. My thing is that, hold on, let's see. Hold on, two. Take a look at the commercial real quick. A commercial. Oh yeah, there's definitely something I need to discuss about the Dragon Zord too, because OG Megazord showed up, but no sign of the Dragon Zord. But I'm gonna get to that in a second. Let's have a look at the Thunder Zord commercial.
Stand in stuffed shells and wobble, don't slide. Stand up straighter than an old trail guide.
Lord Zed's got a new army! The Power Rangers got new Zords! All new Thunder Zords!
Cool. Yeah, they can create the staff too.
Two modes, battle ready! Lord Zed's army just won't quit! 5 become 1!
Oh yeah.
Red Dragon Thunder Zord! Morphs into warrior mode! Combine the...
Does he get the stick?
Other Thunder Zords to form
Kind of stubby, but I don't care. It's probably a Zord I'm totally gonna get.
Mega Thunder Zord. White Tiger Thunder Zord morphs into warrior mode. Combinable Thunder Zords form the Mega Tiger Zord. All
Kind of stubby looking, but you know, it's like I said about these, it's kind of bulky, but it's a little. It grows on you. It grows on you.
new combinable Thunder Zords, bringing the power of thunder. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, all new Thunder Zords, each sold separately.
All right, okay. Alright, second thing. How many betting years to the Ninja Megazord, Falcon Sword, Shogun Megazord, and Ninjor? Let's get the Dragon Sword and Titanus. This is the on the Legacy version. This is the next best thing. Yeah, cause that's definitely something that's something to be said. Cause hold on. Legacy collection. Cause the Legacy collection was Lords. Yeah, Legacy collection for like the Power Rangers 20th anniversary. It was the retail price was nuts. I mean, at this point, yeah, it definitely was, because these are all re-releases of the, you know, OG Megazord, Tiger Zord, Dragon Zord, Titanus, the Morpher, Blade Blaster, etc., etc. This is where a lot of those stuff come in for the 20th anniversary. Power Rangers Super Mega Force. Yeah, I know, but like, let's see. But yeah, there definitely is something that. So you get those, and then hold on. I think let me take a look. We have to take a look. Oh yeah, there was the movie version of the Morpher. There was those, and now with these retail wise, hold on. Go back. Retail wise, Power Rangers Megazord. I mean, yeah. Oh, look at that. Legacy collection is $700, which is because it's been scalped to high heaven. But now you get the reignition. Oh yeah. Or hold up. Well, yeah, they've been scalped to high heaven. I'm not surprised by that, but on a site like that. But even though that's like straight off Walmart.com, there's most of them because the reignition toys are still out there, and I'm not understanding why. That's kind of insane. Why a lot of them that are already out are getting snatched up and scalped. It's the same way with the Dragon Dagger. For a little while, it was scalped until. Yeah, for a little while it was scalped until I managed to get this for like $17. And then because I know that the Zords are still available one by one, depending on what Zord you get, they get like $20 a pop. 246. You get like basically paying $100 for the entire Zord from like the Zord to the tutor. So there's definitely on that. Well, yeah, Zord. I'm gonna have to check Amazon because. Oh yeah, it's probably been hiked up compared to like. Power Rangers Reignition. Zords. Yeah, it's been hiked up. Oh yeah, see, this is about the simple prize right there. See, there's the Pterodactyl, Mastodon, Tyrannosaurus. This is cheaper, and then the OG Morpher. This is my STEM toy here, and my other stuff right there, and then the Saber-tooth Tiger. But that's the different one. I think this one like the Hasbro done ones. it's all different. Yeah, see, there's a trash. See, they're all not super expensive, but you aren't paying like a certain amount of money compared to like something you would get scalped. Like it all is a matter of taste for some people. It's just a matter. Yeah, it's definitely a matter of taste for some folks. Because definitely some people will like it, and some, like I said, some people won't like. Hold on.
Combinable Thunderzords, bringing the power of thunder.
Some people might not like it looking like that. They might looking like the legacy version, or because they might already have it. But you know, but yes, this is pretty. Yeah. For people who love Power Rangers and they got the Zords already and stuff like that, because hold on. I have the Mastodon and the Pterodactyl, and this is just from the different. This is from a different toy line, so there's that. Yeah, there's definitely that. So, but still, like I said, I would love to get the Thunder Megazord. That's the one Zord. That's my favorite Zord design from the franchise. So there's definitely that, and I think a lot of people say that let me say it again. I don't think it would be too far fetched to see a Falcon Zord come out. A Falcon Zord, Shogun Zord, Ninja Megazord, etc., etc. Heck, even Titanus. Speaking of which, that's actually something. It's a great segue to the next part of this because I want to talk about. Get out of here. Actually, hold on. Oop, Dragon Gourd. So yeah, there's a Dragon Zord. So yeah, there was no Dragon Zord, but that's for a Kickstarter. Let me take a look. Power Rangers. See, here we go. So on Kickstarter, there is a so it's already been to bed. There's a Kickstarter for the Dragon Zord. And it looked like it's already been. Wait, hold on. Oh, they're getting it ready soon. This is launching soon. But yeah, it looks like. But chances are it's probably gonna go extremely well because a lot of people want the Dragon Zord, and then to be able to turn their Megazord toy into the Mega Dragon Zord, and hopefully in time it'd be Titanus. They release Titanus and create the Ultra Zord, and a lot of people pointed out that there's like the little parts back here that can have it turned into Dragon Zord in battle mode. I mean, I can completely understand that. But yeah, let's take a look real quick.
The Power Ranger Dinozords. Did you collect them all? Maybe not. Those super detailed Dinozords combined to form the ultimate Megazord. For millions of Mighty Morphin Power Ranger fans, it was much more than just another toy. It was the centerpiece of a generation. When Tommy arrived, the Dragon Dagger called. And the Dragon Zord rose. But for collectors, that piece never came home. But that's about to change. You've asked, you've waited, and now Playmates Toys brings you the chance to be among the first to own the Green Ranger Dragon Zord, scaled and designed to combine with the 5 existing Dinozords to form the ultimate Mega Dragon Zord.
Yeah, see, there's the power staff, and so that pretty much that sounds like a good sign that they probably will make Titanus eventually. That does sound like a good sign.
Summon the power of the Dragon Zord to finally complete your collection. Back this campaign and be among the first collection. Back this exist. Last. You've waited, and now Playmates Toys brings you the chance to be among the first to own the Green Ranger Dragon Zord, scaled and designed to combine
Beautiful,
the 5 existing
beautiful,
dinosaurs
beautiful.
to form the ultimate Mega Dragon Zord. Summon the power of the Dragon Zord to finally complete your collection. Back this campaign and be among the first collectors in the world to own the Playmates Green Dragon Zord in 2027.
But, well, it ain't too far from now. We're kind of halfway to 2026.
Different tiers are available. So follow us and back the campaign today.
Excellent. So, yeah. So, it's pretty much almost ready to go. So, it ain't too far off because I'm pretty sure this is going to do relatively well. So yeah, I think that's pretty dope. But yeah, man, there's some pretty cool stuff coming out with the Dragon with Power Rangers right now. Like the Zeo, I would say that I'm gonna say it again. I hope the Zeo toys do eventually get more. We get the Zords and things like that, so that way we can start. So you can start getting the what's the name? Let's see what some folks are saying about it. There we go. I mean, yeah, this is the stuff for it. So yeah, let's see what some folks are saying about it, perhaps.
We're trying to grow this company, and as soon as we start,
They might have better insight than me.
Online advance, I've found.
What's going on, everybody? Almost Counts Collectibles here, and I've got a lot of Power Ranger news for you guys. It is just like a flood of news all at once. So the first thing we're going to talk about, and probably what everybody wants to know about the most, is Dragon Zord. So apparently Playmates has found a way to try to bring us the Dragon Zord after all.
Oh, actually, hold on, let me see. Hasbro no longer in toys. Here's, okay. Here we go. Because this is actually, I'm reminded of this statement that they did not too long ago. It said like, this makes sense why Playmates now has the toy rights to Power Rangers, etc., etc. It says, I love it. In response to recent trends in the industry, Hasbro is meeting the demand regarding physical product in April 1st of 2028. 2020, I'm tripping. All of our Transformers brand toys we release digitally as collectible images files on new select premium products. We release physical items in limited quantities on the HasLab brand through our store. It's clear that items entire toy club require shelving, display cases, and method collecting entire series. We feel the solution to all these issues. We thank you for understanding new ways of Hasbro. So they're not necessarily getting rid of. So it would make sense. So this is specifically for Transformers, but this ain't too. But I think you could easily just apply this to Power Rangers as well, because yeah, they've got to shield off the toy rights to Playmates. I dig it. And I have not put this down yet, but yeah, this is definitely what's gonna happen. So yeah, that's just what's gonna happen now. But yeah, I'm gonna continue the video. I just remembered that I wanted to look at that too, so let's keep going.
Oh, they're gonna do it via a Kickstarter. Now, if you don't know what a Kickstarter is basically a platform where individuals, businesses, whoever may be, creators simply can go and basically put forth their idea or their product, their design, whatever the case may be, and it generates a fund towards that project. Now, they usually have to set, and correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not a Kickstarter expert, but from what I understand is when a creator goes on there to do a Kickstarter, they have to identify a goal, which is a dollar amount, how much they want to raise or have contributed towards that idea or that product, whatever the case may be.
The one thing I would say, it would be cool if they had it would be cool if they had like a little button on there that would make the chest light up, or like or they would do like a little mechanism that would make the missiles come out the fingers, like how it does in the show.
And they have to give it a timeline. So maybe, 60 days to raise $100,000 or to get $100,000 pledged towards that item, and then they'll actually create it, or if it's a film, they'll actually film it, whatever the case may be. Well, in this case, Playmates has gone this route with the Dragon Zord. So apparently they're going to throw the Dragon Zord up on the Kickstarter with a certain amount of time to get a certain amount of pre-orders, basically. And the way it works is you go on there and they have a price set per unit. So you can buy 1, 2, 3. I don't know if they'll put a limit on it.
Yeah, that is a good point. Because again, the name scalpers gonna get there and out there and scalp it. I would wholeheartedly not be surprised. But yes, that's just gonna happen.
But however many you want to buy, and once they reach their goal of however much they actually want to sell, might be $50,000, might be $100,000. I don't know exactly what the goal will be. Have absolutely no idea. I don't know how much per Dragon Zord it will be. I'm assuming that the Dragon Zord is gonna be anywhere from the $30 to $50.
Yeah, I can see that too. They're not gonna make that Dragon Zord cheap. That Dragon Zord ain't gonna come cheap, because they have like a full complete version of the OG Megazord. That's not like. That isn't like all the Zords in like one part, but yeah, it is what it is.
Point per unit. That's just my guess. It might be more than that. I seriously doubt it'll be less. I'm sure it's going to be more than the individual regular Zords, but I'm guessing between the $30 to $50 mark.
Mm-hmm.
So if they reach that goal, then whenever that goal gets hit, then you get charged that actual money. So basically when you go on and you put in your information.
So it's like what Makeshift is doing. Yeah, it's just like what Makeshift does. Because yeah, if you do Makeshift, because I watch a lot. I watch a lot of VTubers, so yeah, don't shoot the messenger on this. But some VTubers, they use Makeshift, so they have a product all ready to go, and they have like mock-ups and things like that. So once you get to the goal and you've already ordered it, and you can get it for yourself,
and you pay for it, the money doesn't actually come out of your account until the Kickstarter is successful. If the Kickstarter is not successful and they don't get the amount of money that they wanted pledged towards it, then everybody simply just doesn't get charged that money that pledged their money for it. So that is what I understand from Kickstarter. So they're bypassing the retailers and stuff, and they're going to try to directly distribute the Dragon Zord, which I think is awesome. However we can get the Dragon Zord, that's great. I think this was a good choice. It seems like they didn't have a lot of other options. I really hope they go this route with potentially a Titanic.
Yeah, I can see it. I mean, and like I said earlier, something about not the Dragon Zord, but the Zeozords or the Zeonizers. I would love to see that.
Yes, since I don't see retailers probably wanting to pick that up, considering the size and the price point it will probably be. So this right here gives us a lot of hope for the future for a potential carrier Zord line. Maybe even some of the figures that we saw get scrapped, King Sphinx, Squat. So I'm really hoping that this is successful and they end up going forward with other things they had planned. So it looks like we're finally going to get a chance to actually get the Dragon Zord. Now what it's actually going to look like when it's all said and done, I don't know. These are just some of the photos that you're seeing that I have found on the internet. Who knows if they're the legitimate ones or not. I don't know. But good news on the Dragon Zord front. Next, the collector's line. So apparently Playmate.
Yeah, I talked about it earlier. Like, yeah, the Zeo Rangers
Has released the pictures. Apparently you can even go on walmart.com and actually order these or pre-order these. I'm not sure. I'll throw it up here if I can find it. I'm just reacting to all this news. I'm getting flooded with all kinds of news from people about this stuff. So essentially what has happened is we are getting what they're considering to be the collector's line, which I don't know exactly how tall these are going to be. They look kind of similar to the basic figures. They just have obviously a little bit more paint, more articulation. They actually look like really great figures. I mean, I liked the
Yeah, it looks. Yeah, like I said, it looks really good.
basic figures. I do notice it looks like the legs are gonna operate similar to the basic figures with the way where the pivot point and everything is there, but looks like we get additional abdominal, you know, movement. I mean, they just look like great figures. It's just
It looked like the Lightning Collection, but yeah, his is just like this right here.
surprising that they have started with Zeo. I'm not complaining. I think that's awesome, but it's really odd to start with Zeo, especially considering from what Playmates originally reported, they really didn't have the licensing for anything outside of seasons 1 through 3. So they're doing a season 4. Hopefully we see Turbo in space.
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Is it more down the line if these are successful to see other seasons of the show?
So on and so forth. But I think it's really odd that they skipped a collector's line for Mighty Morphin.
But I'm gonna be honest here. I mean, and this is a cold take. A lot of people are kind of like, I've said this many times on this channel. I've said this many times in videos, said this many times in posts, and to other people in my life. There's a lot of love for Mighty Morphin, but other people want to get, everybody wants to get something else other than Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And I'm sure you can understand that too, but it's like, I totally get where you're coming from, but I would imagine a lot of people would like to have that breath of fresh air that's not tied to Mighty Morphin.
Thought for sure they would start there. Hopefully we'll get it eventually, but more awesome news on the Power Ranger front. We also have the Tiger Zord.
Oh yeah.
Funko Pop, the Zord with the opening head with the little White Ranger inside, like the Megazord and Dragon Zord. So that's really cool to see. I think that looks awesome. It's $19.99. I think you can go ahead and pre-order or order that right now as well. So just a lot of Power Ranger items just coming out of nowhere here. I will get my review done of the Thunder Zords whenever I can get my hands on all of them.
Yeah, they come out July 30th.
So that might be a little while. I'm not paying the $50+ per Zord. It's obtainable right now. Overseas has basically pretty much all of the season 2 stuff for the most part released. It looks like it's flooding in everywhere.
Oh, is it overseas?
But I really don't want to pay that price point right now for that for those items, because I mean that's going to be $250. Probably $300 after shipping just to get the Zords and review them. So I'm probably gonna wait until I can get
yeah, totally understandable. I mean, I live in the United States, but yeah, I get where he's coming from.
A little bit cheaper. I will have the Z Putty here soon. Should be here in a couple days, so I'll get that review to you. We've got some more reviews coming. I've got all the Spirit Halloween stuff that they've released so far, which, guys, this stuff looks awesome.
Yeah, look at that. Power Sword, a Dragon Dagger, Power Lance, and I saw that. I didn't get to go to Spirit Halloween, but it's like, yeah.
Can't wait to give you the review on this stuff with measurements and compare.
Hold on. Be right back.
Go, go!
Get 2 big slices and a Pepsi for just $8. Only at Pilot and Flying J.
Someone is at your door.
Yes, it's me. I'm at my door.
Posting intruder alert to Neighbor Watch.
A smart home should make your life easier. The Hubspace app is one app that controls everything. It's better than smart. It's effortless. Only at the Home Depot.
Real quick. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, this is pretty dope. Oh, it's been like forever since I've been like the Spirit Halloween. So yeah, this is really cool.
Comparisons and all that stuff. It looks really cool. Really hope we get the other weapons, because
I mean, they got this, and they got another foam one over there. I have it hanging on the wall.
you'll be able to make a power blaster. I mean, it doesn't look like they're going to go together, but you can put them together. We'll find a way. Just really cool looking items. So just wanted to bring that news to you guys. More awesome Power Ranger news. Very promising that they have found a way to bring us the Dragon Zord. Everybody's been pretty upset about that. So, hey, maybe they're listening, you know? So I'm going to go ahead and wrap that up here.
Yeah, so that's pretty dope. That is pretty dope. But it is kind of odd for toy companies to have to resort to Kickstarter to sell toys now. I'm not gonna lie here. But yes, yeah, that's what it's looking like for that's what it's looking like right now for toy collectors. Hold on. So yeah, that's pretty dope. So okay. So we're gonna take a little bit of a detour. Cause they're definitely, I'd say, yeah, the $30 to $50, anywhere between the $30 to $50 price range is pretty reasonable. So yeah, I can see that working pretty well for stuff like the Dragon Zord and like the other Zords. You're not gonna pay a mega price for it, cause compared to the Legacy versions or the Lightning Collection versions or any of the other versions from like the anniversary editions of like the different Zords. These are not like the Morpher. I'll even use this as an example. This is just straight up plastic. It's just not the die-cast stuff. The die-cast metal. Power coins are plastic. Yeah, the power coins are plastic. Like on the other version of the Morphers, you usually have the button in the back to pop out the power coin. It has a little hook to go on the front. But yeah. There. Put the coin back in. But yeah, this is what you're dealing with when you get the stuff like that. But other than that, I can see that not working there. I can see that price range working for something like the Thunder Megazord or like the Dragon Zord. Because I've seen it at Walmart, I think like the completed Megazord, because they have that version too if you don't want to get like the individual Zords one at a time. To get, I think at like almost like $30-40. Yeah, very reasonable. So yeah, this is dope. I like it, and I can't wait because like I like the Thunder Megazord. Is my favorite Zord design. But yeah, I'm enjoying yapping about Power Rangers. But right now, it's time to talk about another thing. It seems that a lot of Tokusatsu sites are down. Oh yeah, I can see server maintenance costs. The Tokuzilla, this is the one that I would religiously use. They're all down because yeah, Toei, just like with their anime, they're very strict. Like a lot of Japan is very strict with its copyright laws. So yeah, but I feel like things like because all these types of Tokuzilla, those other ones, they all have everything from Super Sentai, Kamen Rider, Ultraman, Metal Heroes, etc., etc. Even like the ones that didn't like pop off here in the States. But yeah, it's quite a lot of stuff that but I'd imagine this kind of happens oftentimes. Okay, because I think the only ways you could take a look at it, hold on. So we're gonna take a look at a few places. See, you can still watch. You can still watch 01, Geats, Ryuki, the Heisei Generations, 01 movie, OG Ultraman, Kikaider, Ultraman Omega, Ultraman 7. Of course, they have Power Rangers. And Geed, Orb, Ultraman. You basically get other stuff. You get basically the other stuff. And not straight up just Power Rangers. It's just straight Power Rangers. You don't get straight up that Super Sentai because they lost the rights to Super Sentai as well. So like you can't find like, let me show you Ranger. So all you're gonna get is MMPR. So yeah, you can get other kaiju and toku stuff, but you can also see. Hold on, try another one. Hold on. Toku Fun. Oh, I don't know. I'm small time, so they're not gonna know jack. Let's try out Super Sentai series. Aside, hold on. Rider Sentai movies. Here we go. King Oger and Doziger. King Oger and Don Brothers. So, okay. Yeah. You'd have to do it that way. I'd imagine a lot of people would like have to do like torrent it, cause like you're not really gonna get, cause again, like I said, Toei cracks down a lot on their stuff. So yeah, that sucks. It is what it is, but like I said, usually one gets taken down and others do pop back up. It is, it's a tough one. But this is a tough one. It's a tough time. Or better yet, you can get it on DVD. The Sea Ranger, Ghost of the Die Ranger. I mean, you can get them. There definitely is an option, but I'd imagine if there was a streaming service for yeah, but I would imagine if there was like a streaming service for Super Sentai, which if you hadn't checked it out, hold on, let me see if I can find because again, they're doing the simulcasts. Yeah, see, because there's Kuga, Tokusatsu World Official. Hold up, come on, I'm trying to go straight to the channel. Hold on, me. Oh Lord.
With the 2026 Tacoma.
Here we go. Alright, here we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Where is it? Here we go. See, okay. Oh, I want to talk about that too, but we'll get to that in a minute. So anyway, playlist. See, because here's, you got lots of episodes of Kamen Rider Kabuto, because they do release them routinely. They got, let me see, right now they've got lots of Kamen Rider Agito, Kabuto. They got some of the Reiwa riders. They got Heisei era riders. Hopefully they start releasing episodes of Super Sentai perhaps in the future, cause I noticed that they did that too. Let's see. I would hope that comes on. I hope that comes about too, cause remember, Kamen Rider. Cause again, you get Tokusatsu. It's got a ton, and it seemingly is always streaming different things like Zude. They'll stream stuff like Zoo Danger. They'll stream things like everything, all the stuff that they have licensed. So here we go. So they have Kamen Rider, bunch of Kamen Rider Z's, which by the way I have to play. Which by the way I gotta play catch up with. Hold on, podcast playlist. Here we go. I think it's Kamen Rider Z's. They're doing simulcasts, and like I mentioned in the video about Kamen Rider wanted to continue the simulcast stuff because it's dope. With Kamen Rider Mouse, I think that's gonna be a pretty cool. It's gonna be a pretty dope. I think that's gonna be something really super duper cool. They're gonna, I hope they continue to do more simulcasts. Hold on. But what about, hold on. Tokusatsu. Jesus Christ, this destroyed my eyeballs. Hold on. That's not it. That is not it. Tokusatsu Super Sentai. Here we go. So we're gonna take a look and see if they got. See, this is here's original Kamen Rider. They also have Geats, 01 Kuga, Ryuki. Zero Danger. Okay. Nope. They don't have it. But I would hope that eventually, because I remember. Hold up. Oh. Plex. Hold on. Plex TV. Would they? Huh. I thought. Seriously? Hold on. Try this. Yeah. Huh. Well, what do you know? Well, look at that. Would you look at that? Plexi, hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Okay. This is a shocking revelation here. Gold Ranger, Jack Q, Battle Fever, Denjiman, Sun Vulcan. They got everybody. Yeah, because here's U Ranger, Kata Ranger, Mega Ranger. We got Gal Ranger. Hold up. Yeah, Tokuger. Let's see if it works. Totally not. Oh. Got my hopes up. But hold on, let me try something. XTV Super Sentai. Let's try something. That complex setup and your own download episode. Oh. To be imploded. Yeah, that's outdated. That is outdated though. That's wild. I mean, yeah, there's Power Rangers, but in Alpha Ranger, there's Kamen Rider Wizard and Gosuger. Like right here. That's interesting. I don't know. I don't think that. Let's see. Where to watch Super Sentai? Because again, I got my hopes up, but I'm just like, wait. Toei is very strict with their they're very strict with their copyright laws. So I would imagine they crack down on this too. So this is a rough one. Not gonna lie. But again, I could always say, hold on. Super Sentai DVDs. Let's see. Yeah, Amazon, eBay, Groove. Interesting. Yeah, you can get on Amazon, eBay, Groove. Well, actually, what am I doing? Shopping. And Gekiso Sentai Kata Ranger. Via Walmart, huh? Gokaiger. Zeroger. But that's different. Yeah, but that's different though. English subbed. Okay. But yeah, I think that would be probably something very important. And I think in the future for a lot of people that's kind of more of a thing about physical media. Yeah, that definitely is a case like you could make for physical media for Super Sentai. Or for basically anything at this point, because man, this stuff is going rampant. That's why I would definitely love to try to. That's why I would definitely love to try to own Super Sentai DVDs. That's the way it is, man. It's a rough get out. It's rough stuff out there, but I would hope that this would. Yeah, I can see Shadow Factory no longer has the right Super Sentai, so that era is finished. So years ago, but this happened 2 weeks ago. But yeah, people gonna have no. But there definitely is more that I need to do, like to get like that probably should prompt yours truly to start getting like physical media too, because I do have like anime DVDs over there. I have manga in the back here. Of course I have my comic books, which Another thing I would like to discuss. Moment. Oh my goodness. Right on. Alright, so let's see. Well, yeah, that's definitely something more to talk. That's something definitely would start getting like physical media and stuff like that. I would love to start doing that. That'd be pretty. That'd be like what I used to do back in the day. But yeah. But as of right now, Super Sentai is just right up in the air when it comes to like torrenting it or streaming it or watching it or any Toku for that matter on your devices. So it sucks because I really wanted to catch up on Space Sheriff Gavin. I wanted to catch up on I can still catch up on Kamen Rider Zets, but I wanted to catch up on Gozeger. I wanted to catch up on a bunch of different stuff. Like my watch list is pretty extensive, so like it sucks. But it sucks to know that that's the case. So, but I can't wait to see more. Speaking of which, before we continue, Omega Horn. This is a new one I'm not familiar with. This is a new Toku series that I'm not familiar with. Of course, it's from the Project Red series. Yeah, like as the Project Red series, as you know, is a record of extraordinary dimensions. So let's take a look. What in the Monster Hunter? And Pokemon. Just look at this is Pokemon trainer.
I am Shout. Shout of Flame. Let's battle. Super material. It's hunter time. Awaken.
What's with the auto dubbing? Hello.
Now, evolution of expansion.
Your ego resonates in my soul. Captain Omega Ho. Lead the way. I am the king of expansion.
It's like,
I am the righteous son of the mountain. Unleash the blade. I'll do it.
Yeah, it's very Monster Hunter coded.
The twin hunters who fall together, L.
A status with dignity. Come on. Battle. I will become the master of despair. Awaken insulation. Burn it all up.
If it's a hunt, this berserker will. I have my own burning scene.
Yeah.
Uniting strong hunters to protect the divine.
Yeah, it's like Monster Hunter.
Grass. That is our bar union. Project Red Park. Two, new show, Say Omega Ho. Starts July 26th at 9:30 a.m. Now, raise your voice.
Look, a little odd with the dubbing. A little odd with the auto dubbing. So let's take a look at that again.
The why for me for St. Jude is knowing that I'm
Let's
contributing to a better future for the world.
Let's take a look at that again. Hey, it's like a Pokemon, right? It's like Pokemon, and it's like a fusion like Pokemon and Monster Hunter, and then it just became like a tokusatsu.
俺はシャウト。炎のシャウト。勝負だ超古代。
ちょっちゃ。
ハンタータイムだ。覚醒せよ。覚獣を演歌。
お前のエゴ、我が魂に響いた。キャプテンオメガ本よ、我を導け。我は覚獣王遠隔。
私は破山のギリコ。解き放て。
Yeah, she got great. Hello.
我は覚獣王遠隔。
私は破山のギリコ。
Yeah, she's got a great big old sword, just like in Monster Hunter. Take like. But yeah, I'm enjoying Monster Hunter. If you couldn't tell.
解き放て刃。眼角。ギリギリ前にしてやるよ。
揃って頼れる。双子のハンター。
強胆のエール。
強直のある。
合格。
いざバトル。
俺は絶望のイバル。この世界の覇者となる者。覚醒せよ。絶縁角。
焼き尽くす。
閣下。討伐ならばこのバーサーが。
俺には俺の熱い現場がある。
強きハンターたちを束ね、神草を守る。
Yeah, look high key like Monster Hunter.
それが我らイバル連合です。
But I also know that what's the name ended. Gavin Infinity ended, which is interesting because I'd imagine it would be a lot longer than that. Which again just makes me sad that Toku sites are down, so that way I can't watch it like I would like to. I can't watch it and catch up with it like I'd like to, and enjoy Omega Horn. I mean, I want to enjoy Omega Horn. I would have to do like simulcast here too. But I guess they're gonna only keep that to Kamen Rider. I would hope they expand it eventually to their other series.
Project R.E.D 第2弾新番組覚醒ハンターオメガ4
さあ声を上げろ
Coming soon.
Hello?
Yeah, it look good. Like, let's see if it meant Pokemon Toku. Oh. Yeah, it's very Monster Hunter-y. I dig it. I think it's pretty cool. I might check it out once, you know, all the stuff's settled. But yeah. Let me see. Just for fun, let's have a look. Just for fun, let's have a look.
It's July 2026. For the first time in 50 years, no super...
Oh no.
Sentai series is airing. Fortunately, Toei has created a Metal Heroes rebrand titled Project R.E.D. It hasn't been that long, as the first season of it has already ended after 20 episodes. And we should be glad about this, because it sucks. Super Space Sheriff Gavin Infinity has gotten a lot of hate by the community, and it's well deserved. The show has gotten plenty of criticism for generic characters, the only monsters being the Emons, bad writing, generic storytelling, and walking backwards on arcs. Thankfully, we already have information about the next show of this new meta-series, Omega Horn, a series similar to Ultra 7. Overall, this series isn't very good. I'm glad they didn't even deserve a real handoff with the next one. Let's just think positive and hope that they go in the right direction in Omega Horde. I love mixing monster catching with tokusatsu, like the underrated Kamen Rider Gotchard. However,
he has the right idea about Kamen Rider Gotchard. I've been saying this too. Literally just the Pokemon trainer. Oh, and Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. But I think this is some good stuff right there.
This series has Star Wars style space conflict, innovative mech battles, and decent fight scenes. So in this video, I'm looking at the positives of this series, the fights. In this video, I'm ranking...
Yeah, for all the ones I've watched so far, Kamen Rider, Space Sheriff Gavin Infinity definitely has some very stylish, really good fight scenes.
In the top 10 battles of Super Space Sheriff Gavin Infinity, from the series, not counting the movie and specials, of which a movie double billed with Kamen Rider Zets hasn't been released as of the time that I made this video. I'm going to give the number 10 spot to the fight with Kiki and Koto in the penultimate episode, where they get into a fight in the office and are unable to henshin because in the previous episode the authority of the Space Sheriff Gavins took away their ability to transform through electroplating because they all teamed up in one universe. In this episode, all of the Gavins get into fights being unable to henshin. However, this one...
It's always a treat because you get to see like the athleticism of the actors and like the solid choreography.
Has the best editing, so I decided to go with it and give it the number 10 spot. Also, Kiki and Koto is one of the best highlights of this series. Next, we have number 9, another fight with Koto and Kiki. One of the most heartbreaking and one of the best moments of the series is when Koto becomes Space Sheriff Gavin Luminous. Like most of the fights in Super Space Sheriff Gavin, it's just another Emon battle, and it's on rooftops. However, the choreography is better than average for this series, and Koto is a very interesting character, and this is honestly one of the best episodes of the series. However, the arc did get wasted and had a terrible end, but this fight is still good, and this episode is still deserving of a place on this top 10 fight scenes list.
Another thing I will say is that I like the suit designs for all three of the sheriffs.
Number 8, Episode 10's
Jiraiya.
Raya versus Gavin Infinity Battle. One of the best things of Space Sheriff Gavin
or Sheriff Skyfire
Infinity was the new counterpart of Jiraiya, Space Sheriff Gavin Raya. His debut episode is very good, and the reveal of him and introduction is very good. Like a lot of Toku heroes, he's introduced as a character with a connection to the villains who ends up getting into a hero-on-hero battle, and then after this he becomes one of the main characters of the series.
Yeah.
That's pretty much who Raya is in this series, and this fight scene is very good. In terms of versus battles and quality in one, this is definitely worthy of a spot on this list. Number 7, Episode 2's final fight in Maku space. After
I actually did watch that. I actually did watch the episode. I also watched the one where where little ant becomes like Gavin. It gets the electroplating.
Episode 1, we don't get any mecha battles until the end of the second episode. And the second episode has the return of Maku space, an important dimension from the Space Sheriff Gavin series. And it's very good. It's everything good about the Star Wars aesthetic put into one. The mecha battle is pretty good, and the mix of that and space combat and scale and characters fighting on the hulls is very good. Also,
yeah.
Bushido is an interesting character, as he's kind of like a Blade Runner replicant, and he's an interesting artificial human character, and his suit is very good, and so is...
Yeah, their suit design is very, very good.
His fighting style. This way to introduce it is everything good about the innovative strategies of Toei over this entire decade put together.
Oh yes. Right there. Just peak. It's peak.
In Oger, it uses a lot of green screen effects, and the special effects are pretty good, honestly better than Kamen Rider. So overall, this is a good fight scene that definitely deserves a space on this list. In number 6, I'm going to put the final episode's battle. Episode 23, aka the finale, has the final battle with Infinity versus Death Gav. Bushido and Raya also take a part in the fight, but it's mostly just Raya versus Death Gavin. This fight throws everything the series has to throw at the audience. It has them constantly teleporting between different locations, and it even throws in one space battle / mecha explosion scene. Also, a lot of the fight sequences that are a part of this are very good, and this one fight drags on for pretty much the whole episode.
So you're getting
flashbacks and plot twists, and it even throws in an anime style sequence in between. Overall,
Toei, why did y'all take down the sites? Now I want to watch. Now I want to watch. It looks incredible. That sounds incredible.
this is a pretty good episode and is a pretty good fight scene with a lot of.
Then now I would say that yeah, maybe go ahead.
Grit and decent positioning and sword fighting. However, the reason why this fight is in the middle of the list is because the editing is rather choppy and the connection between scenes is incoherent, to say the least. So, if it made a little bit more sense, it would be higher on the list, but sadly, it only gets in 6th place because of this. But it's still good
Switch
enough
swords.
to get a place on this list. The number 5 spot goes to episode 10's Mecha Battle, right after the fight between Space Sheriff Gavin Raya and Space Sheriff Gavin Infinity. While CGI mech battles are common in this series, only a handful are actually good, and this is one of them. Plus, it even overlaps with a cockpit fight scene. This fight has both long arm fist fights between mechas and them fighting with guns too. So overall, this fight should get on the list. Plus, the wormhole battle is very interesting. With the flamethrower and stuff, also I like Raya's mecha. So, number 5.
Unreal.
The number 4 spot on this list goes to the opening premonition sequence. When in the beginning of the first episode, you get an epic Star Wars
Mega space battle,
Gundam style battle, and it's actually very good, and it foreshadows episode 21 of the series. It does a fabulous job with scale and laser fire and teamwork.
The laser!
So it deserves a spot on this list. However, the actual episode, when they finally got to this premonition, was underwhelming. The number 3 spot goes to episode 18's fight scene, which is one of the better choreographed Emon fights. Also, the camera work during this fight scene is very good, and so is the special effects, where we get Bushido destroying an Emon with ice. Plus, it uses the gadgets and power.
Kind of made me think of hold on, go back. It made me think of like I think not Gozuger, but Tokuger or like a Go-Go 5 with their bigger weapons, or even Go Busters.
Plus,
I do like that effect.
Uses the gadgets and powers that Infinity has built up the whole time very well in this episode. For the number 2 spot, I went with the best Emon battle in the show. One where we get an Emon that actually has decent powers. The powers to manipulate gravity. And this is a great fight scene with both Luminous and Infinity teaming up to fight this one. This is from episode 17, For the Sake of Smiles. We finally come to number 1. Number 1 is episode 7's the first fight with the main villain, Death Gavin, where our heroes first face off against him. There are many battles in this series with Infinity versus Gavin, but none take the cake of the mecha battle following his introduction. In this episode, we find out that Death Gavin is a rogue Gavin that works for a powerful cosmic being in the center of the galaxy, and this mecha battle is very interesting, where they use cables for it to latch onto during a space battle before they continue with a fight scene, and the dark opening of this mecha battle and transition is very good. This perfectly combines the Star Wars and Gundam elements, the best of the series, and this is the episode where Gavin actually got good. Also, we get a good introduction of the villain where we find out how nihilistic he really is.
Again, Toei, why'd you take it down, man? I now I gotta watch, but like I said, where there's a few that get cut off, there's always gonna be some gonna grow back. So I'd imagine just to be patient for a little while, and hopefully hopefully things will change.
Plus, the special effects and scale and space station backgrounds of this make it extremely worth watching. The result is arguably one of the best episodes of the series, and this one fight scene gets the top spot on this list. I hope you agree with my picks. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more videos ranking fight scene choreography...
Nice. Yeah, I like that. Very nice. Very, very nice. Oh, man. Alright. So... Okay. Hold on. Tripping. Alrighty. See what else I can take a look at. Take a look at. We looked at Omega Horn. We looked at quite a lot of things you can take a look at for more Toku stuff. I think that is that's virtually everything I wanted to talk about when it came to Toku today. So yeah, I think that's virtually everything I wanted to talk about when it came to Tokusatsu today. Except lastly, okay. A little bit more so you can see me and my bloodshot eyes, because man, I'm kind of tired. Okay, so oh wait, no, this is something I've had for like a hot minute, hot minute. Power Rangers Return. This is the one from Amy Jo Johnson, you know, Kimberly from the OG show. But I remember talking about how she wanted to direct the Power Rangers reboot. But she additionally said that there's going to be more to the Power Rangers the Return. She got some more coming up, so that's something to look forward to in the future. And then recently, I got my hands on Power Rangers Unlimited with the Red Trini dying in the 3rd anniversary. Pretty dope. I dig it. Yeah. We got a Sonic comic. This one, oh wait, this isn't the one. This is one from like the mainline series. This is from like the mainline series. This is from something completely different. I had another one. It's this one. It's this one that's like this kind of anti-AI story. So it's like, it's pretty wild when you read it. I recommend it to you. Oh wait, this one. Alright, so here is Power Rangers. Okay, so more Power Rangers, but this is based on Mighty Morphin, and another story where it's like just like the Power Rangers The Return. It's a time skip. This is at 10 years, and they're all in there. But yeah, it's a pretty neat read, and just like the overhaul, the suit design is growing on me a little bit. It was a little jarring at first, just like Cosmic Fury's costumes, but it's growing on me. And then lastly, we have the Sonic DC crossover with Eggman joining the Legion of Doom and stuff like that. But real quick, like I said, darn it. Uh-oh. Anyway, so they did retcon Trini's death in this. In addition to that, they have there's cameos from like several other Rangers. So you get Danny and Tanya, Arco, and then you get Damon and Gia and Trent. Yep. You get a few more. You get Kendricks and Xanda, but playing Xanda. But it's quite a lot. It's some good stuff in here. You get some pretty cool stuff in here. I think it's just amazing. I look forward to reading more what's gonna happen next, because apparently there's going to be a Psycho White Ranger. I want to see what happens next. So I'm very excited to read more Power Rangers Unlimited. So that's definitely how that's looking right now. But yeah, man, this has been really fun to just get a chance to like just kind of take that mask off and go full ham about my hyperfixation about Tokusatsu. And yeah, I'm looking forward to more Reignition toys for season 2. Specifically, like, because I hope to see the one that they do eventually start making the Zeonizers. That'd be cool. That would be fun. I would hope that they get to see that. I hope that we get to see more of the Zords. I hope we get to see more. Like, Omega Horn looks interesting. I would hope that this whole thing with Super Sentai and just all things Toku gets sorted out. Because again, that description of that final battle of Space Shark Gavin Infinity is like, it makes me like, why Toei? Why? So yeah, there definitely is that. Just all the good things and the not so great things, and I would say this kind of should prompt you to get like physical media when it comes to stuff like that, because that can happen again. And that, despite the fact that there could be other sites that come up, still ones get taken down, because again, Toei is very strict with their copyright laws, and Japan in general is very strict with copyright laws. So there's definitely that. Because I can already see that the stream will probably get copyright claim because I was using Super Sentai music. So yeah, because they do. But yeah, that's gonna pretty much be it for me for now. I think that's that was pretty much a wrap on today's stream. Hold on. Look. But I think hopefully things get settled, and I hope things get settled. I hope things get fixed up. I look forward to more goodness for Power Rangers and all things Toku. So yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and send you guys on down to Stinky Hollow. Hold on. Alrighty. Oh, excuse me. I really appreciate all the things. Hold on. But yeah, I really do appreciate all the love, all the things, all the people who are watching the channel and all that good stuff. It's very much appreciated. You guys are awesome. You can follow me on my socials. I do post on there. I've been doing more martial arts videos there. It's been super duper fun. But for now, I must bid you adieu. But until then, I will see you guys in the next stream because this is Googalicious. Peace.